All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, May Slot Limit Tournament Series. I am out here on the boat, and we got a little bit of a warning that there's some possible thunderstorm going on. We got the one and only Jeff back here. Yeah, Jeff and I go back a long time, so there's going to be a lot of bullshittery and stuff going on. Got a little bit of rain coming down. I am going to be running the GoPro in a little while, but I just don't want to, fuck any equipment up. But this is pretty good. We got like about 7 minutes before we can go lines in. I don't know if you guys can see this over here, but I believe that's Joe right there loading in right now. Probably got up this morning and had himself some Fruity Pebbles, a cup of coffee milk, and he's on his way, launching his mortgage over there. But yeah, I think it's going to be good. Hey, guess what?
First blood.
We got one on the slot. I'm halfway to my goal. I just wanted 2 fish. That's it. We're going to double check the pictures and do a release. I appreciate you, homeboy. Thank you. Okay, he's going right in the fucking, because I think he's gonna just might be close.
You don't think he's gonna make it?
We'll see. It might be a little bit on the close side. Oh no, he's gonna do 13. You whore, you slut. That's what you are. You're a slut and a whore, and that's what you did. I hope you're okay to live with that, because that's the reality you have to live with, not me. That's your life now. You put us in this situation. I just want to take a picture of you. You're gonna do it. Nice.
You on the board, but there you made your goal.
I did. I made my goal. Now I can take a break, fucking relax, and like that. That's 2, baby. You know what, man? I need a Diet Coke.
Want me to grab you one?
I just do. Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. Help yourself, too. I just put
I maybe later. I got my Gatorade going right now.
Oh, there you go. I just need a little bit of crispness to, bring me, keep me dialed,
I'm a go.
Another one. You need net, or you good?
I don't know.
Oh, you might be all right. Nice, dude. Yes.
One more, it's a pattern, right?
Two fish is a pattern.
2 fish.
Yeah. What's that you're throwing? Is that like a copper?
It's just a little fucking curly tail grub on a fucking net.
Shut the fuck up. That is awesome, man.
I'm gonna go in here.
I'm wondering if they just got turned off of this. So I haven't had a bite in a while. Oh, there we go. There's a bite right there.
There you go. See that?
He's a fucking, look at this. Look at the size of that pumpkin seed.
Fucking huge.
Giant. Giant. He's almost the fucking Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, that's a big fucking pumpkin seed.
Would you look at this? Would you look at this? This is a giant pumpkin seed right here. Beautiful. Hey, you have fun. Absolutely crushed her. So I get way more out of when I'm out there. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Oh, yeah. What do we got here, huh? We got a Larry. We'll let this guy take a little bit of drag. Sexy. Sexy. That's 3.
Yes, sir.
That is 3. Yes, and here comes the rain again. I literally just said, hey, haven't had a bite in a while. I caught a tank of a pumpkin seed off of this one dock, and then bang, 15-incher. So now we're each 3 on the board. Not too shabby, dude, right?
You got me beat by inches, though, right now. Yours are a little bigger.
Maybe, but it's slight. It's slight. Good stuff. Let's get a release.
Catch up.
Hell yeah, absolutely. That's all it takes. 1 fish, 2 fish. Red fish, fuck you fish. Like a degenerate bastard. Hey, thank you, little bud. You got a little derpy thing going on right there. So this picture kind of looked like shit. But I'm going to take a 1/4 inch off anyway. But damn, here we go. Chonky. Oh, this is a lot of Creed, right? Oh, this is Creed. That's why. Fucking. So Paul and I were talking, and he's like, dude, he's like, you know, because we were talking, like, we saw Metallica last summer. We brought Ace to go see Metallica. Yes, baby. Nice. Small jaw.
It's gonna measure.
I think it might be a hair short. Just a hair. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Calm yourself. Calm your tits. Calm your tits. Those tits calm? They're fucking calm, buddy. Yeah, I think he's going to be a little bit short.
Oh, maybe.
I think he's going to be short. It's okay. I ain't mad at him. It's not your fault, buddy. You're just a growing boy. Or maybe a growing girl. You know, who knows? 11 and a half. 11 and a half. Too small to count for the dir, but, you know, I ain't mad. I ain't mad. That was cast number 1, switching out to a finesse jig presentation. And just kind of picking that apart. So we're gonna keep that on hand and see what we can do. Thank you, pal. Appreciate you, homie. I'm not mad at that. And again, like, here's what I'm doing for a finesse jig. I have a plastic, one of my favorite plastics ever. It's a big name brand, big box store plastic from Berkeley, the Pit Boss. It's absolutely dynamite. But I'm fishing this on an EWG Ned. And this is super light. This is a 16th ounce. So I'm just going and letting this thing hit the bottom, flutter down, and then I'm just popping it off the top. And there's just enough action, and I didn't even feel that bite. That's how subtle it was. I didn't even feel that bite. I am interested to see what that arc combo is like, because it's more in tune with this. It's slightly heavier than the ultralight rods, but this is great because then it gives me a spectrum for each person in the boat, you know? Like, I can say, like, okay, so this is an ultralight rod that I can verify. Yep, there we go. There we go. God damn, baby. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Come on, baby. Oh my God, dude. He's gonna be way the fuck over.
Oh, way the fuck over.
Way the fuck over. Are you kidding me, guy? Holy Jesus. Are you serious here? What would you chill the fuck out? Honest to God. I do somewhere. I'm gonna take a length measurement though, because oh my God, I could see his fucking asshole. He's fucking enormous, this fish. Holy shit, you guys. Look, I'm gonna put him on. I'm gonna put him on the board just to know, but this is a great fucking fish, dude. BFS. Big fucking slaunch. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. See, this is why I fucking... Oh, not that guy. Might be too far to be able to do this. Nope. Boom. Fucking A, dude. That should do. Should do. Boom. And that was right in that fucking little pocket, too.
Yep, right where you wanted to be.
Fuck. Giddy up. Giddy up. Let's see what we got. Is this guy going to do it? Is this guy going to do it? See, I look at that 12, and I get this fucking spatial issue, and I'm like, I don't know. Really?
He doesn't want you to know either.
He doesn't want me to ever know.
Yeah, dude, that big smallie jerk baits on a rocky hump that I know.
Oh, really?
Dude, as soon as it hit the water. That was why I saw it suspended, but he saw it hit the water. But dude, so my buddy the other day, Quavon,
Yup.
was smashing him on, you wouldn't even believe what. Fucking frog.
On a frog?
On a frog.
Are the pads even grown up?
No. I was like, come on. He's like, I was just like, I wasn't catching shit, I was bored. I caught like 3 tanks in fucking a matter of 45 minutes on a frog.
That's insane.
This is not a frog. This place doesn't even get pads.
Well, there we go. Yeah, there's another decent one too. Might be a good size smallie. You got him? Right fucking on in there. This is another one that's gonna be too big.
I don't know.
It is a nice problem to have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. 16 and a half.
They called it.
You fucking nailed it, dude. I got that middle finger pick on that too.
Oh, perfect. A good one to get it on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's perfect. Your boy just caught a 16 and a half. And I got the pick. I was hoping to get the middle finger pick with the NOAA identifier. How you doing, bud? Yeah, you catching it? You getting on them? What are you throwing, a jig? My man.
I was just throwing it up against that old block.
Good.
Have a good one, guys. Good luck.
We'll see you back at the ramp.
Absolutely. I think that our pattern was paying way better than the dam. Oh, I see that.
Look what happens.
I see that shit. Speaking of yellow perch, it's what I get for talking shit. Look at that though. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. Gorgeous fish. Peace, home skillet. This is the recipe. Like we got rocks on the bottom, got some grass, we got docks, we got cover. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. You let me know if you need that net. Oh, you got him. Pull and drag, baby. Pull and drag. Oh, you're back on. Fucking A. Yes. Jeffrey. Yes, buddy.
Finally.
Fucking A.
Oh, he choked that fucking.
Oh, he did. Yes, dude. That is a nice little small jaw right there.
All right, where's my phone?
A little bit of a lull, but it looks like the sun's trying to pop back out again, and we got a little action. You know? I ain't mad at this shit.
I ain't mad at it.
I love this shit.
It's been a really good day.
Oh, you're a photographer. You find relaxation in capturing moments.
Yeah.
Using the, you know, your eye as a way to interpret a scene. This is the hardest photo there is to take, isn't there? Have you ever?
Hi, beautiful.
Have you ever done like kids portraiture or anything like that?
Nah. I just fuck around. I do like all.
I'll bet you that's fucking harder than getting kids to fucking
yeah.
smile. You know what I mean, dude?
What is he? That is 14 and a half. What would you call that?
I would call that. Yeah, you can go 14 and a half. How are we doing? Okay, so let's take a moment here, all right? Look, I'm gonna take the butt rock and I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. We're gonna turn the butt rock down just a touch, okay? And that's not derogatory in any way. Butt rock, it's not. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Fishing Chaos and take a look at where we're at right now. So out of a field of 22 anglers, 16 anglers so far have submitted fish. Zach Fullard, famously of Dark Horse Tackle, is in 16th place right now at 16 3/4 inches. And this is where it gets tight, is from 15 up. Landon is at 42 inches. Jer Andrews is at 34 or 44 inches, 44 1/4. Todd Sefton, my man, 51 3/4 inches. We got Blake Dodson at 56 1/2. Stephen Galloway at 57 1/4. Your boy Bobby Roast Beef at 72.5. Dan Griffin is at 109 1/4. We got Steve Sell at 110 1/4. Nelson's at 131 1/2. Sean is in 4th place at 191 1/4 inches. Binya Outdoors, 207 inches on the nose. John Thompson, big jump up here, 288 inches and 1/4. And Brody Davis, he's back in the saddle again at 312 3/4 inches. It is 20 of 2. We have 2 hours and 19 minutes left. Let's rock and roll. See what we can do. Let's put some. There you go. That fucking sweet cheeb. Nice. Short one. Shorty boom boardy. But still that pattern. Come on, buddy. There you go. I got you. Booyah, baby. Dude, that's a big fish. So consistently, we have put bigger fish in the boat with smaller baits.
Yep.
Listen to that. Bigger fish in the fucking boat. You guys gotta see this. That's not a small fish. Oh, dude. Oh, it just fucking breaks.
Just breaks it right
Just
there.
breaks the quarter. Fuck. Well, but you know what? Now we have a disgusting amount of we need to call.
Okay.
We need to, okay, you can stop it. Let me get my shit together, and then we'll fucking call out the smaller ones. Fuck. First world problems. First world fucking problems, dude. This is amazing. It's an 1/8 ounce jig head, but look at the difference in the hook size. So I'm gonna pop this guy on, and I'm gonna put this in my day box, and we shall see what we can see. Dark horse tackle, baby. That's what I've been throwing all day, have been dark horse baits. And Zach, yes, you're in the 16th position right now. Out of anglers that have caught fish, you're in last place. But I'll tell you what, you're in first place in my fucking heart, dude. I love dark horse tackle. I love Jig Masters. I love HH Customs. I fucking love Eli. The Wolf of Walmart. All those motherfuckers. Josh motherfucking Chitwood. Hey, let's pour a little bit out for Chief Beef. Can we do that? Chief Beef. You know Bobby Roast Beef loves dogs. See, and it's a screw lock. Same weight, I should say. Just a different overall presentation as far as getting that hook further back. So I feel really confident in being able to get bit here, and I think that that's the move. I saw you move on it. I was like,
Swimming out as soon as I tried to set it.
And we'll put a little bit of this on the back end, on the tail. Oh, that was fun. This is going to be different because it's going to feel completely different on the bottom. I feel like I say all the time, oh, you got him.
Yeah, you can ask.
Holy fuck, dude. You need the net?
I think so.
Holy Jesus, dude. That's going to measure too. That's going to fucking measure too. God damn it, yes. Fuck. Yes. Fuck. Well, guys, here we are. Jeff had to call it. He had a big date. You know, I can't blame him. Single guy, different set of priorities. It's all good. But before he left, we had put some of our decent catches in the live well so that we could just take a little group photo commemorating such an amazing day. It was a really, really great time spending all this time with such an old friend of mine. You know, Jeff and I go back well over 30 years. And, you know, it's so cool people can be connected, like, you know, that many years later in life. But he took off and did his thing. And you'll notice that it is raining there. Right after he left, the skies really opened up. And I had to put the bibs back on and get ready to kind of send it. And this was where the most challenging fishing of the day came because the wind picked up significantly. Okay, guys. So here is the deal. Jeff and I had fished the last area that we were over at, where you saw him. I think you saw him catch, I want to say, his last two fish. We're right in the same area, and we had some thunder come in, and sky started going crazy. And that's when I, you know, once the rain started falling heavy, that's when I made a change and got rid of, put the camera in the dry bag to kind of protect it a little bit. And he said, you know, he goes, I'm more than, you know, content and satisfied with the way today has been. He has a hot date tonight, you know. Single guys, they live a different life. So he's like, I should probably get home and, you know, shower and all of that jazz and all that stuff. I said, you know, she might appreciate that. So I dropped him back at the ramp, and I started fishing hard. And so far, while it was pouring rain, there's another one you'll see in a minute. This short smallmouth. I've caught 3 of them. The first one I measured, and once I got a gauge of what that was, I had 2, that being the 3rd. They are just too small for the slot, so they're not going to do any good for me. I caught another monster crappie and just released them immediately because we're down to about like the last hour or so, I want to say. And the wind has picked up significantly. I will say that every bite since that wind has picked up after the storm went through, every single bite, these fish are fired up. Like, these are not giants, but they are biting with more ferocity and they're fighting like crazy. I got somebody calling me. Potential spam. We don't answer those calls, especially on a Saturday like this. No, we don't. But man, it is the temperature has come down. The wind has picked up significantly. And these fish are fired up. Like, when you're coming across them, they are fired up. Unfortunately, everything that I have dropped into a lower position than everybody else who's in here. And I just haven't had a fish that's measured or been the right species hit, you know. Had a yellow perch earlier, a giant pumpkin seed, and a huge crappie. And there's that rain again. All right, we're gonna pull the cameras, guys, and that's gonna do it. I'll catch you guys in the truck on the way back.
72 hours later.
I feel like Mr. Rogers. I should change my clothes. I should put a sweater on and put sneakers on. All right, guys. Let's talk about the tournament. We ended that video as I got off the water as the rain started to come down, and I decided to put all of my gear back. I'm gonna fish while we have this conversation. So the rain started to come down, and I packed up the camera, popped it in my dry bag to keep it safe, you know, mic receivers, all that stuff. I got nothing but a bunch of shorts caught that day, which was not enjoyable in the least. And I think it was probably about like 3:15 when I said, you know what, I'm gonna call it. You know, I've had it, and at this point my bibs had been soaked and started to kind of soak in, and I was wet and cold and a little bit miserable, you know. So I said I was going to call it, and actually the guys who were on the body of water with me, Joe and Dan Griffin, both were of the same mindset, and we were all back at the launch, lined up to get loaded up and out of there. Dan and Joe, they found the fish and they started catching them. I finished with 72.5 inches, and oddly, my buddy that was fishing the tournament with me that day, Jeff, also hit 72.5 inches. I'm proud of that. That is the best showing that I've had so far in one of these slot limit tournaments. So I feel pretty good about that. I feel like I accomplished something. You know, I did crack the top 10. I'm in 10th place, so I feel pretty good about that. Now, I still, as I say all this, I have not, you know, confirmed all of the catches. I have to go verify photos and stuff. I'm actually waiting because so many people had waited to the last minute to enter. I'm actually waiting for those last deposits to come in for all the you know, entry fees and everything for the prize money. So that way, as I'm going through, I don't want people to see these things getting approved and then saying like, oh, hey, how come we're not getting paid? Because you guys are getting paid. Don't worry about it. But so tomorrow is the day I'll be approving all of that. But there is such a difference between first and then second and third place that, I mean, we had the largest amount of inches put in 36 fish was over 500 inches, which is just absolutely amazing. And it was very, very cool. It was a wild day, but tournament's behind us. I've already got the June date already set. That is happening on June the 21st. And it's going to be a great one. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be fun, and we'll have ourselves a good time, you know. In total, we had 22 anglers. Out of those 22, 16 of them put in fish, which is not bad at all, you know. I mean, when you talk about a nationwide tournament where everybody can fish the body of water, you know, that they've got access to, and everybody, you know, could feasibly be on completely different bodies of water, it's cool to see this stuff kind of happen. I think the next one's going to be maybe even just as good, if not even better. To be perfectly honest, I think it's going to be really good. I hope that all of you guys will consider joining us in June. You can go to jigsandbigs.com and register right there. It's a $40 entry fee, and the more anglers that we have registered, the more spots pay out. So we had 22 that were registered, and that means that 4 spots paid out, the top 4, which isn't too bad. Even the trash talk, like there was a little bit of trash talk between Sean the Fisherman and Binya Outdoors, and I'm going to tell you this much: Binya Outdoors came out on top in that whole back and forth. It's pretty crazy. So we'll see you guys in June. Take care.